Nuit Blanche is my favorite arts event of the year. For one night, from dusk until dawn, the city is transformed into one giant playground. A good place to start is right here at City Hall in Nathan Phillips Square, where you can pick up a guide map. There's lots of great international pieces to see, like Forever Bicycles by China's Ai Weiwei, the festival's centerpiece. This amazing all-night event also showcases some of Canada's top established artists, along with up-and-coming local talent. You can ride your bike, you can take the TTC, or you can simply walk. And part of the fun is you just never know what to expect. First up, let's head down to Bay and Richmond Streets. From what I read in the guide, the installation there sounds really interesting. And here we are, Howell. See an artificial waterfall. What I look for are pieces that capture my imagination. Howell certainly does, with its mechanical wildlife built right into a back alleyway in downtown Toronto. It reminds me of a low-budget funhouse. Hey buddy, that duck's not real. Alright, let's check this out next. Installations inspired by the concept of a parade. Let's go there. Okay, we're now on University Avenue, and what I love about Nuit Blanche is you just never know what you're going to run into. Look at that! Follow me, I want to see what this is all about. The guidebook tells me it's called Queen of the Parade. This giant-sized monarch was designed to challenge the audience's idea of what femininity means to them. The most popular installation in the parade zone is called Paper Orbs. More than 200 people are lined up to walk through the origami sculpture to get their very own paper crown. Can you see? Very nice. Sweet.
Oh my gosh, Nuit Blanche is a fantastic opportunity to showcase your work to really the largest audience ever. I mean, 1 million people show up to tonight. It's a really unique situation where the city shuts down just for artists to take over the streets. And these paper orbs are like these, almost like these white helmeted astronauts just bobbing up and down University Avenue and throughout the city, so it's really beautiful.
I think I'm liking this parade. Now I have my own paper orb, and I'm ready for the next installation. Come on. Every year with Nuit Blanche, it's like playing a guessing game. Will what sounds good in the guide deliver in person? We're about to find out. Up ahead looks like what I came here to see, the Ecstatic Clown Factory.
Charlie Chaplin was a clown, so we're kind of referencing, I think, clowns in artwork.
We just think about Picasso and Lautrec and Arno Maggs. You know, one of his last pieces was clown inspired. So, you know, was a very sort of high art. There's always been clowns through society, and we're kind of bringing them back and putting them in the space of art again.
Ready? Here we go. 2, 1, go! 1, 2!
You have an epic opportunity to do this grand spectacle on the biggest street in Toronto, and right, so it's a great exposure for sure.
Up next, time to leave the parade and head to the AGO for artist-in-residence Diane Borsato's group performance, Your Temper, My Weather.
She's a beekeeper, and she has a hive, and if she's agitated, the bees are agitated. If she's calm, they're calm. So there's a reciprocal effect that happens. And so her thinking was, if this kind of relationship happens on a one to many bees relationship, what would happen if 100 beekeepers all gathered in one spot? Could it affect a larger community, perhaps even the world?
Well, we're meditating for 5 hours this night in 5 different rounds. 15 minutes of sitting, 15 minutes of walking, and then 15 more minutes of sitting. And we're just trying to get in touch with nature, with the bees, sort of getting a hive mind together of all the beekeepers.
What's 72? It's in the gray.
This is my first year out, and I absolutely love it. Some of the exhibits are different than you would expect, but I think that's really what art is. It's a dialogue around something new and exciting.
Every year is different, which is great. Long lineups though, holy moly.
He isn't kidding about long lineups. As you can see, it's going to be quite the wait for My Virtual Dream, a combination between science and art. It took a team of 200 scientists and animators to create this project.
So what happens is people come in, they have the headsets on, each person plays a game, the computer learns how their brain frequencies are changing, and then afterwards the dream begins. That's animations, and the animations are then driven by the brain signals that people generate. At the same time as that dream evolves, the musicians you hear actually use that to cue and jam with the dream as it's going forward. And the people hear that music and they'll change their brain signals again, and that ends up being this conversation between the participants, the musicians, and the virtual brain that's inside the dome.
So now you want to concentrate, really draw in the power to build your firework.
I think it's a really cool way for artists to express themselves in Toronto, because, Canada's known for copying American culture, but it's cool that we get to show our own culture.
I couldn't agree more. My Virtual Dream was a great ending to a great night. I haven't missed a Nuit Blanche since the first one in 2006, and I certainly plan on participating again next year.